Hi guys. So I had a couple people send me a question yesterday. I think it was Luke and Caleb or Jacob. Anyway, I wanted to go back and explain extraneous solutions to you. It's something I left out of our notes on Tuesday, and these are our notes from Tuesday, so don't feel like you have to write this down again. But if you would go back and add it to notes from Tuesday. I'm actually going to start with number 4. And the reason why I need to talk about this is because on your Delta Math practice from yesterday, you probably realized that some of these solutions don't work. And the reason for that is that a logarithm has a restricted domain. If I were to graph these logarithms, they would have a vertical asymptote. They would not go into the negatives. Depending on that vertical asymptote, they would not go into the negatives, or they would not go past a certain point in the x values in their domain. So that's why we restrict the domain, and that's why we have to plug in these two solutions so we can tell if one of them is not part of the domain. And I know that's weird, but it's something we're going to have to revisit later on when we do other types of functions too. So rational functions and square root functions. And anyway, it's going to come up again, and I wanted to make sure I talked about it. Even though I'm not there with you, I'm talking about it. So what I want to do is check these solutions. So right here, I'm plugging in x equals 5, okay? I'm plugging in x equals 5, okay? And to do that, I'm going to go to Desmos, and I'm going to check whether that equals 1. So log of 5 plus log of 2. Yeah, 5 minus 3 is 2. All right, log of 5 plus log of 2. And that does equal 1. So great, that is a solution. It works out. Check. Okay. Now we're going to check negative 2. We're just going to plug it in and make sure it works. Log of negative 2. And I'm sorry, that writing is awful. Negative 2 minus 3 is going to be negative 5. Okay. So I have log of negative 2, and already you should see that that says it's undefined, which should tell you that it is not part of the domain, okay? So negative 2 is an extraneous solution, and I'm going to write that down. Negative 2, this word extraneous solution, okay? So it is not part of the domain. And if we had graphed that function, which I'm not going to take the time to do right now, but if we had graphed that function, you would see that the domain is restricted, and it would not be part of the solution. Another thing I want to tell you is that this quadratic is why we get that as a solution. So we're solving it as a quadratic, but it's not. It's a logarithm, and so that's why we have to go back and check for extraneous solutions. You can do the same thing on number 2. I'm not going to do that in this video, but again, that is part of your Delta Math homework. Thanks, Luke, and that other person for sending me a message about it. Okay? Have a good day, guys.